Harper Audio presents A Golden Age by Tahmima Anam, performed by Madhur Jaffrey. Copyright 2007 by Tahmima Anam. Production copyright 2008 by HarperCollins Publishers. March 1959, Prologue. Dear husband, I lost our children today. Outside the courthouse, Rehana bought 2 kites, one red and one blue, from Khan Brothers Variety Store and Confectioners. The man behind the counter wrapped them up in brown paper and jute ribbon. Rehana tucked the packets under her arm and hailed a rickshaw. As she was climbing in, she saw the lawyer running towards her. "Mrs. Haque, I'm very sorry." He sounded sincere. Rehana couldn't bring herself to say it was all right. "You must find some money. That is the only way. Find some money, and then we will try again. These bastards don't move without a little grease." Money. Rehana stepped into the rickshaw and lifted the hood over her head. "Dhanmondi," she said, her voice in a thin quiver. "Road number 5. When she got home, the children were sitting together on the sofa with their knees lined up. Maya's feet hovered above the floor. Sohail was looking down at his palms and counting the very small lines. He saw Rehana and smiled, but did not rise from his chair or call out, as Maya did, "Ammu! Why were you so long?" Rehana had decided it would not be wise to cry in front of the children, so she had done her crying in the rickshaw, in sobs that caused her to hold on to the narrow frame of the seat and open her mouth in a loud, wailing "oh." The rickshaw puller had turned around and asked, as if he was genuinely concerned, whether she would like to stop for a glass of water. Rehana had never tasted roadside water. She refused him mutely, wondering if he had children, a thought that made her lean her head against the side of the rickshaw hood and knock repeatedly in time to the bumps on the road. Now, confronted with the sight of them, she fought the pinch in her jaw and the acrid taste that flooded her mouth. She fought the fierce stinging of her eyes, the closing of her throat. She fought all these as she handed them the wrapped-up triangular packets. "Thank you, Ammujan," Maya said, ripping into hers. Sohail did not open his. He rested it on his lap and stroked the brown paper. "You are going to live with Faiz Chacha," Rehana said evenly, "in Lahore." "Lahore?" Maya said. "I'm so sorry," Rehana said to her son. "When will we come back?" "Soon, I promise." "Pray to God," she wanted to say. "They are coming for you on Thursday." "I don't want to." Rehana bit down on her tongue. "You have to go," she said. "Go, and be brave. You can fly your kite, beta, and I will see it all the way from Lahore. It's a special kite. You have to be very good, and very brave. Only the bravest children get windy days. And one day, it will be so windy, you will fly all the way back to me. You don't believe me? Wait and see." Dear husband, our children are no longer our children. How could she begin to tell him? She got back into the rickshaw with the children. "Azimpur Kobarstan," she said. The graveyard was dotted with dusk mourners. They tossed flowers on the wet pelts of grass that grew over their loved ones. In the next row, a man with a white cap cried into his hands. Beside him, an old woman clutched a spray of bokul. Rehana held the round palms of her children. "Say goodbye to your father," she said, pointing to Iqbal's grave. Sohail raised his finger to his face. "La ilaha illallah." "Maya, you too."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?